Hey America, you know what's not going to help? Panic buying all of the food in the grocery stores. You know what is going to help? Vaccinating, boosting, masking, and quarantining if you're positive.
How about no?
Well, I'm gonna take this damn mask off.
And we are back. Yes, it's that time again, guys. We're back. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. And I hope you guys have once again prepared yourselves for another massive dose of brain decay. Things aren't getting any better out there. They are only getting a lot worse, as you will see in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
No truer words have ever been spoken, ever. All right, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for coming back. It's been, I don't know, 4 or 5 days since I made a video. It's been crazy. The weather up here in the Northeast. All right, real quick. I woke up the other day. It was -6 degrees outside. I know why I'm in this state. I have no idea. The thermostat in my house wasn't working properly, so you crank the heat up and the heat wouldn't go up. So that was a nightmare. So I was trying to, keep everyone from freezing to death. The next day, we had 8 inches of snow in about an hour and a half. Turned to pouring rain, then froze. That was a nightmare. I had to shovel out my driveway, which was a disaster in itself with heavy snow like that. So anyway, I've been busy dealing with the weather up here. This is going to be my last winter in the Northeast. I'm done. I don't know where I'm going. I'd like to go to a nice free state. I know Florida's there, Arizona. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, speaking of nice weather, that brings me into this. Before we get into it very quickly, I got to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is being brought to us by the one and only, the super sponsor, Steve Harla himself. Now, Steve, the reason I said about the weather, Steve Harla is down in Hawaii. God bless you, sir. I know they get some pretty strict mandates going on. From what I hear, I don't know, Steve, you can let us know. But, so Steve Harla, been a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes for a few months and has sponsored, I don't even know how many videos. I lost count. He's one of our super sponsors here. Steve, I just want to say thank you so much, sir, for helping keep this ship afloat as the YouTube's overlords are trying to sink us. Steve wanted to dedicate the sponsorship of this video to his beautiful wife, Elena. So Steve Harla is dedicating this sponsorship to his beautiful wife, Elena. Thank you so much, Steve. Greatly appreciate it. Steve also has a channel on the YouTubes. It's called Steve Harloa. I will link that below after this video if you want to go check it out. Sure, Steve would greatly appreciate the love and support. If you hit that subscribe button over there, it's Steve Harloha. And like I said, I'll link that below. It's a bunch of funny short clips and things like that, so definitely check that out. If you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of that video unless stated otherwise by you. If you want to shout out a husband, wife, a YouTube channel, a Etsy store, e-commerce store, however you guys want to do it, that's how we're going to do it. All right, guys. I hope you're ready. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start it off with this viral TikTok that, now we've seen in the past few videos we've done here, these people that say they have DID, dissociative identity disorder, where they pretend to be, multiple personality, schizophrenic, whatever you want to say, DID. Clearly it's not the case. This person takes it an extra step. This is truly insane. Roll the film, please.
So I'm a member of a DID system, and for me right now, that means that in the coming months, I am going to be able to watch some of my best friends and some of my closest companions get the body of their dreams that matches their gender, that makes them feel happy, and in exchange, I'm going to have to give up my own. I'm cisgender, the majority of my headmates aren't, and we've decided to transition. Which means that as happy as I am for the men in my system, I am about to have to watch myself go through the wrong puberty. And it's going to be permanent. I don't think we talk enough about how DID gets rid of a person's bodily autonomy. I hear people say all the time, the one thing you have control over is your own body and your own reactions, and I don't have that. This isn't my body, these aren't my reactions or my memories. I have like 30 people living in my brain, and everything I do belongs to us as a group. That's what's so hellish about this disorder. My parents fucked me up, and now I will never have full bodily autonomy. Anyways, everybody say congratulations to the men in my system, because they get to transition, and we're happy for them.
Are you off your fucking meds or something?
Wow. So for those in the back that didn't catch everything this person said, this person says they're cisgender, a female, obviously, but says they're the rest of the people in their system. So, and just mind you, this is pretend. The people in their head aren't females; they're males. So this person's going to have go through the transition, the surgery, to placate the other people living in their head. What?
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Yes, please. Just stop what you're doing. Think about what you're saying and go get some help, whether it's from friends, family, therapists. People these days, these young kids these days, will do anything for attention, negative or positive. So this person, I wouldn't be shocked if they went through with this insanity for the attention of it all. Anyway, that's frightening. Moving right along. Okay, so that last video in this video, the TikTok clips, about sum up these up and coming generations here, the younger ones. Roll the film, please. I'm gonna mute that. I don't know if that's a copyrighted song, but listen, what I can say. What I can say about this is, if this is the most exercise this person is getting right now, by all means, strap those goggles on his face, give him those joysticks or paddles or whatever they are, and have at it, Hoss. Because if he can do this every day and then maybe start standing up, or I don't know what we're looking at. If this person can stand up and start doing that when they take a little pressure off the knees and ankles, and continue to do this half hour, 2 hours a day, and their hands clearly have these paddles in them, so there's not a Pringles can and a soda pop in one, a Cheetos bag and a Red Bull where they just, so, hey, go for it. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to put a positive spin on it, looking at the silver lining.
Holy cow.
Eat vegetable. Eat broccoli.
Like I said, that constant movement, that's healthy. That's exercise. But if this whole horse here doesn't change the diet or anything else, lifestyle, it's really not going to help. Anyway, let's the metaverse, it's going to make everything worse. Moving right along. All right, next up, you guys ready for a quick little mind effing? It says, for our blind subscribers and the people way in the back, my wife and daughter are now my husband and son. I repeat, my wife and daughter are now my husband and son.
Don't you get wacky on me. What the fuck are we talking about here?
I don't know what we're talking about, and I'm not even going to try to put that puzzle together. Not even going to try it. We're just going to keep it moving. All right, next up, why are these people always the ones that seem to be teaching children or working with children or even around children? It says story time. Can't wait to hear it. Roll the film, please.
Time, y'all. You gotta know this. I'm playing make-believe with the kids that I work with, and the youngest, the 2-year-old, wants me to be the dad, and she would like to be the mom. I asked her, hey, is it alright if I be the non-binary parent? She gave it a moment, thought, and said, yeah. Then the 5 and the 7-year-old asked, well, what do we call you if you're a non-binary parent? We have mom for mom, and we have dad for dad, but what would we call you as a non-binary parent? I told them the word that I created was POMO, the mix of pops and mom that I call my parents. They loved it. They even came up with some ideas of their own, like MOPA and PO. Gender fluidity is not confusing for children. They understand the beauty of the diversity and the vast identities that we all hold. The issue is with the ignorance of adults that refuse to listen. It's time we learn from these kids.
Wow! The land of make-believe!
This person just blew his argument right out of the water. Like, we don't even have to argue any points for this. to this person, to this guy. He said, so his opening sentence. So I was playing make-believe with the children I work for, or whatever he said.
I'm playing make-believe with the kids that I work with.
I'm playing make-believe with the kids that I work with. So these I rest my case. Moving right along. All right, let's hear one more from this genius, see what he has to say. It says, I'm sorry, but when do you use these pronouns? Oh, up above it says Z-zero pronouns. What is that? What? Trying to make sense of the nonsensical. Roll the film, please.
Got this question about Z-zero pronoun usage. The answer is simple. If someone tells you their pronouns are Z-zero, use them. That's it.
Go fuck yourself!
That's it. Because I am not obligated, like the 2-year-old and a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old that you work with, to play in your land of make-believe. Moving right along. All right, next up, this person seems mildly offended that no one wants to take her on a date, I guess. Roll the film, please.
Queer, very obviously Gothic, emphasis on the thick, and there is no queer girls or queer femme-presenting people who want to take me on a cute little beach date in this. Nobody? Really? Nobody? Very offended. Very offended. I deserve to be going out on a very cute little queer Gothic date in this.
Oh, hell no!
So she says she wants to go out on a beach date. If she went on a beach date, I'm afraid this might happen.
Queer, very obviously Gothic, emphasis on the thick, and there is no queer girls or queer femme-presenting people who want to take me on a cute little beach date in this.
Oh my God, look at that whale.
Listen up. She's the one that said Gothic, emphasis on the thick. She said it. Moving right along. All right, next up, we got a teacher feature of the day right here. Say it again. Get your children out of public schools immediately. I know. Easier said than done, I know. But this is... All right, these people, they're purposely confusing our children in schools, and then they like laugh and joke about that they're confusing the kids, and then they blame it on the kids that the kids don't know. I'll shut my mouth. This is kind of long, just cuts into 3 parts. Roll the film, please.
So I cut my hair, right? Cool. And one of my students today goes, mind you, it's been like, what's today? Thursday. It's been 2 days that I've been in the building with this haircut, and today this kid goes, Mr. And I was like, what's my name? Enter kid's name. And he was like, Teacher Ramirez, right? I was like, are you really that confused because I cut my hair? He was like, yeah. Today during dismissal, my co-teacher was talking to one of our students, and I didn't really hear like the whole conversation or anything, but the part that I did hear was, but you're a woman though. And I looked at her, and she looked at me, and then she put her hands on her hips, and she was like, but how do you know that? Like, how do you know? I'm not a woman. How do you know that? And I was just dying. But like, it was also really nice to see that she just stood there and questioned like this kid's assumption of you know, like gender expression and gender identity and all this stuff. And it was nice to just see that happening in a conversation that I was not a part of. Like, shout out to you. Like, she's the best. So today, one of my students asked me a really funny question. He was like, Teacher Ramirez, are you a boy or a girl? Because I'm confused. And I was dying. When I tell you dying, and he looked at me and was like, are you not gonna answer my question, bitch? Like, hello. And I just looked at him and I was like, I'm confused too.
It's a man, baby!
Well, I thought she was a man. She is rather mannish. If that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
This guy's over here cracking up that the kids are all confused and don't even know what it is. So, like I said, it's out of public school. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how these people are getting these jobs. I don't think it's by accident. Moving right along. I have no idea what this next one, this person's talking about. Let's just see what it says here. All right. The comment says, my name is Cypress. Check this out. It says, my name is Cypress. I use they, clown, she pronouns. Clown. If the shoe fits, right? I use they, clown, she pronouns. But nobody has ever actually used clown self for me. Roll the film, please.
This is Cypress, and Clown mentioned not having people use clown or clown self pronouns for clown, and so in this situation, I would make sure that I exclusively use clown pronouns to talk about Cypress, so Cypress knows that I see clown self for who clown is, and I want clown to be hearing those pronouns more than the other ones out of my mouth.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You people are a circus.
So my question is, they're starting to implement laws. For example, in Canada, I know Jordan Peterson talks about it. There's a law, maybe, that you get fined or something if you misgender somebody. I don't know if I guarantee you it's coming here to the United States, the UK, Australia, everywhere. But it might be already in Canada. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. So they say if you misgender somebody, you're breaking the law. That's whatever they call it, violence against somebody for misgendering. Ridiculous. I wonder if that goes for these clown pronouns or z, them, z. If you don't call someone a clown that says that's their pronouns, are you going to get in trouble for that too? Because I'm pretty sure in this clown world we're living in, that's exactly where we're heading. Anyway, moving right along. All right, next up is, and listen, we're going to be ending it soon. If you're new to the channel, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Join us all on this journey. Listen, we're trying to get through these crazy times together. And I just want to say thank all you guys for, just lighting that comment section up, smashing that thumbs up button, sharing these videos out. I'll say it once again, I say it every video. You guys are the ones that keep me motivated. You guys keep me inspired. You guys keep me laughing. So thank you all so much. And I got to give a huge shout out once again to the sponsor of today's video, none other than Steve Harla. Steve, thank you so much. And Steve has dedicated the sponsorship of this video to his beautiful wife, Elena. I'm going to put the link to Steve's YouTube channel down in the description box. That's Steve Harloa. Go check that out. Subscribe. Show Steve some love and support over there. And listen, this might sound, I don't know, kind of mean to say, but it's kind of funny. And I don't know, seeing infighting in these groups. I'm not trying to be mean or like, I don't know. It's just, it's so absurd that you get these groups of people that are just out there. And then when they start pecking at each other for the dumbest shit in the world, it's just, I don't know, I don't like laughing at people. I'm not trying to laugh at these people, but you'll see what I'm talking about in this video. This is ridiculous. Roll the film, please.
Hey everyone, my name is Debbie and I'm a black transgender woman. This is Gavin, a white transgender man. Gavin was able to raise $50,000 in 3 days for his GoFundMe campaign. I've been fundraising for months at this point for life-saving gender-affirming care and my basic survival needs, and I'm still struggling to meet my full goal. I'm in immediate need of assistance to reach my full goal, hopefully by the end of this month. Now, I'm not trying to invalidate Gavin's life experiences, but what I am trying to say is that this is a perfect example of how the LGBTQ community obviously doesn't care about the struggles of black transgender people. You heard the lady.
There are some wonderful intersectional social advocacy movements that have done a lot of amazing things, but many of them have ignored specifically black trans.
It is heartbreaking to know that after everything I've been through as a black transgender woman, like abandonment from my family, transphobic violence, losing housing at one point, spending 6 months homeless, and making hundreds of campaign videos, that I'm still struggling to reach my full goal. I'm asking everyone watching this video and the LGBTQ community to show up for me like how you all showed up for Gavin in 3 days. There's obviously enough money to go around in the so-called community. The black transgender community and the people who care about black transgender people need to stick together and support each other because obviously no one else will. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you all next time.
Hey, where are the white women at?
That ain't no woman. It's a man.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell did we just watch? Debbie's upset that Gavin raised $60,000 for his surgery. But Debbie's already raised, when it shows her, she's already raised $75,000. This dude has raised $75,000 out of a $200,000 goal. $75,000. What a scam. What a scam. Genius. Slap a wig on, throw a little rouge on you, and say you want to have surgery, pay me. $75,000 Debbie has raised. And he's mad that Gavin Grimm, is his living and housing and living expenses paid $50. These people got the greatest scam going. They don't have to do anything. Like I said, you slap a wig on, throw a rouge on you, and yeah, I need to donate me some money so I can have surgery. Come on. The comments of this were the greatest. The comments, so Debbie and his friends were saying, if you don't donate to the GoFundMe, it's racist and transphobic. It was just like, if you're not donating money to Debbie, then you're a phobe and an ist and all this other garbage. It's nonsense. Let's keep it moving. All right, guys, it's always good to end it on something that gives us a little bit of hope. This video is, like I said, things aren't getting better. They're clearly getting much worse. People have completely lost the plot, whether it's about the last video we just watched about the fundraising or the whole coof thing. People have lost it. I don't know if you guys saw, a study came out from Rasmussen recently, a poll came out that said nearly half, like 45 or 46%, nearly half of Democratic voters want people who haven't taken this shot, their magic shot, to be locked up, either be like put under house arrest or locked up in some kind of camp or something like that. It's insane. It's insane. And these people have lost their minds. Their brains are broken. And I have a feeling things are going to get a lot worse, because if you get half of the Democratic voters, which, you know, it's not half the population, half the Democratic voters. If you get that many people thinking people like me, people like a lot of you guys, should be locked up somewhere because we didn't take something that doesn't seem to do much of it. Anyway, yeah, it's not a good sign. Anyway, we're going to end it with this one. This is something positive, at least. This will give us a little ray of hope. Roll it.
To the Florida team she's joining.
Bro, what's this commercial?
Manufactured in the USA, Plantation Shutters for You is your best choice for plantation shutters. Custom measured and installed just for you. Built to last forever. Call today for a free consultation. Discounts for all military and first responders. If you support Joe Biden and are a liberal, don't call us.
Got him! Got him!
Oh man, great story. Listen, I'll buy shutters from that place. I'll order something online just to support that company. That's what we got to do. We got to support companies like that and not support the companies that are going the other way. We'll vote with our dollar. How's that? Anyway, that's a wrap for today. Thank you guys so much for coming back. Like I said, I haven't done a video in the past 4 days. I don't like doing that. I feel a little rusty when I come on here. Plus, like I said, you guys are the ones that keep me inspired, motivated, keep me going, keep me laughing. So I'm not going to try to make a habit of waiting that long. The weather up here in the frigid Northeast, the freezing temperatures, then the snow, and it's just a nightmare. And you know, I got to make sure we're not freezing to death here in the house and the driveway's clear so we can get out. And sometimes that takes a little while anyway. But thank you guys so much for being patient. Thank you guys for coming back. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join us all on this journey. Guys, things are getting crazy out there. People are losing the plot. So just stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace.